Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. In this tutorial, I am going to explain how you can configure Keycloak for the event and how you can fetch the information through the API. If you watched my previous videos, I discussed about this topic and it was for previous version and now it's for version 24. And also, we discussed about that how you can ingest these events to external app. But this time, I'm going to show you how you can ingest this information to Grafana. So if you are interested in this topic, please stay with me. Let's get started. First, you need log into your admin credential of the Keycloak, and after that you have to come to realm setting part, you can see here, and come to events part. After you navigate to event part, you would need come to the by default there is this JBoss login, although you can define the customized login part as well, which is not in this tutorial, but there is possibility to customize and define it, but we are not discussing about this. Then for user events, you have to come here, and by default, if you didn't trigger the events, then it's off, and you have to make it as on. Look like what I have done, and then you would come to expiration day. You would need to define some expiration time for these specific events. For instance, it could be hours, minute, and second. So for my case, I kept as a days because I need to fetch this information for getting this event, so that's why I keep it as a day. So if I'm changing, then definitely it comes as a save. Let me get back. Okay, then you need to save it, and also if you want to clear the user event, that just only clear the user event, it will clear all the event which already saved in the server. And here you have the some list of the events, and you can add the different type of the event. Each you like it, you can just select and add to the list. It's very easy. So for me, I think it is okay. And this part is for the admin event setting, and again the same scenario, you have to keep it as on. And this is for representation. You can provide some access to the third party to have some authority for checking the user. So for my case, I kept as off, but you can keep it as on as well. After that, you have to save it again, but you need also define the expiration time for second, minute, and so on. And again, if you want to clear admin event, so you would need to clear. This is the part for event part, or we can say that the configuration part of the Keycloak. Almost it was the same as the previous version, just some minor differences regarding the selection of the attributes, which is a little bit more mature. Then if you want to come to see that how you need to fetch this information, I'm jumping to the Postman to show you how it will happen. Okay, this my target is just only to show you how this scenario works. That's why I jumped to the Postman to tell you that there is the one endpoint for the token which is in the server of the Keycloak. If you didn't know how to get it, please watch my previous videos. I explained about this, how you can get this information. And in the body part, you would need to define some attributes as the key values. One is the grant type, which is a client credential. This is the username, which probably has the right to uh, get the token and so on. I mean, should be admin role. And also you would need to define the password, and this is the client ID, which you already defined the client. If you don't know how to define the client, please previous uh, the video about that how you can define the client. I will try to ping below of this tutorial, and then you can easily to find it. And also you have to define the client secret uh, as a key, and also the value of that. After you define this, this is only for token part. You would need to find the one token which is the look like this token, and this probably you need to copy and come to the event part for, oh sorry, yeah, this is for the event part. This is the endpoint of the event. Exactly, you will find this endpoint for in the document of the Keycloak. But if you want to know, just you need to define here the name of your rail, and here is the events. Others, it's completely similar with other endpoint. Here is the admin. After the realms, you would need to define your realm name. If you define the specific or customize the realm, so you have to put the name of the realm here, and at the end is events. Just only you would need to define the header point and authorization. Here is the token, and after you paste the token here, then oh, it's I think expired, and I have to let me again, yeah, and you can see that these are the event which is coming from the Keycloak part as a JSON format. So far so good. This is the we can say that the fetching the data. Now the next step which I would like to explain is Grafana part, and how you can ingest this information in Grafana. Okay, I installed my Grafana in my environment. Now is up and running the Grafana server. What first you would need to install one of the connection part. So first you are coming to connection, and you would need to search for infinity, this item. Now for my case already I installed. If you didn't install, definitely there is a button here which is written as install, and you can install it. For me, because I installed, it's showing that uninstalled, so I'm not uninstalling. Just for you, you have to install it. After you install this infinity, you come to the data source, which is here, and then you can add the new data source for this infinity. Yeah, you can use this one just to say infinity, and this one you can select it. But because before I have done and I configured, I'm going to show you what is my configuration part. Okay, when you navigate to this infinity for fetching the data, you would see such this environment, and here there is a name. This is a customized name. You can give any name which you want, and here is authentication part. Basically, because we have the authentication, so we have to configure it. But if the endpoint there is no authentication, so you don't need to configure it. But the Keycloak, it's available and we have to do it. Exactly the same scenario which I explained in Postman, we have to do it here. So here we have to select the client credential. First of all, we should select the O2, this button here. Then here we have the client credential. Select in header, and then you would need to define your client ID, and then you would need to define the client secret, of the client, and this is the token URL which you have. And also here you have to click on this, add the two parameters. One is the username and define, and your password. Here you have to define it. And here what I have done is the endpoint for the event. I added here as a allowed host. After that, you have to come to this part, the last item, and drop the endpoint for the event. This exactly this endpoint for the event. You have to drop it at here, and then you need to save and the test. But before that, you can also drop that endpoint here for checking the health of the URL. It's not mandatory, but if you want, you can do this. After that, all this configuration is done. Save, and you will see such this kind of the message. And if it's green, means everything is fine, and now is ready to configure the information in Grafana. After that, you just need to go to explore part, and here you just need to drop the endpoint for the event. Let me just copy from here and drop it here, and then you need to click on here, and after that you would come here in column part, and you need to define all the columns which you want. If you don't want to define it, already all the information you can see here, it's coming as a raw data of the JSON raw data. But here you can see this is exactly the time format which is coming from the Keycloak. So I want to a little bit more clean and digest it. So in that case, I am defining some attribute which I would like to show me. So I am selecting only the type and the time. Why is that the type and the time is exactly this attribute? You have to define this one. Here it should be the same as that JSON format, and this is the customized name. For instance, here I'm date and time is customized, and I am selecting this type Unix, and just refresh the query. Here you go. Then you will find the type as a client login, and so on. Now maybe just I want to know that what is for the login error or something like that. Just I want to filter it. In that case, I can filter this information, come to the add filter, and here I am, because I defined only type and the date and time, so it's showing me two actually attribute. So I'm selecting the type and I'm saying that, okay, just show me login. Then it only sort out and filter out all the information for the login, or just show me login error if there is. Then it's showing me only login error, which is here for uh, the if the credential has some problem and so on. So this information already is digested and it's cleaned up. Then you can add it to the dashboard. Here you can define is a new dashboard or existing dashboard. If you have already existing dashboard, you can select existing dashboard. If you want to new dashboard, so you will select that one and you can say open new dashboard. So it's coming to the dashboard. This is for your dashboard, and you can if you want to save it, you can give it some name for that one. I don't know, for example, YouTube test. Then it's saved already as the YouTube test. And if you come to for example, the dashboard, you will find all this information which you already created for your dashboard. And if you want to add more information on that one, you just come here and for visualization, and then you can select what type. For example, I want to use the gauge. Yeah, in that case, I am exactly doing the same scenario. Here I would need to define it, and again to come here for the add the column, and uh, okay, for the gauge you just need to select the type of the your diagram. For example, for the gauge here, and the same configuration part like this is the endpoint, and also you need to have the columns type and so on, and also the filter, the same scenario. Then when you are coming to the gauge part, then you would need to calculation. Here you have to select the count if you want to count how many numbers of the, for example, login error. Then you need to select the field. What is the field? Definitely is in type, and others is for the text and so on. This is this optional and based on your idea and your taste. And just you need to apply. That's all. The new panel will be shown you as a two numbers for the login. And if you change it, if I'm changing, for example, for filter for only login, then the number will change in 72 for the login item, and for login error was 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you think this video was helpful, please don't forget to like button, and if you have any question, please write in the comments, then I will get back to you. Thank you again, and see you in next one.